Hey guys, Banana Luck here, and welcome back to another Watch Our Realms video. Today we're gonna take a look at Valeriya in Arena and also talk about how, she as a unit here has fallen off quite a bit since her launch. Partly because of the new heroes that came out, but also with the way that Arena is designed. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it and showcase how Valeriya fits in the current team comps. This is my team. Chaotic team, obviously. No healers, no nothing. But I'm not gonna place down Valeriya first. Because she's just not as fast as the other units that are available in the game at the moment. In terms of bursting these units down. So once Siren regenerates the toss, first unit we're gonna put down is actually Lugaru. And yeah, you can see there one swipe that unit dies. Second one that comes out is gonna die almost instantly as well. There we go.
A tempting bid.
The second guy we're gonna place down is actually Althea.
The blaze
Needs a bit more rage to get things going. And then Valeriya next. She's gonna help to burst wave 4.
Attempting.
My daggers feed on your fear.
Fear the beast's fury. None, sir. Didn't see.
There's nowhere to run now.
For the try.
My daggers feed on your fear.
See how ulti burst there.
Feel
timing
the
it correctly.
flames.
That's one annoying part of using her. Sometimes that ultimate just bursts when there are no enemies.
For the try.
Althea finishes that off, and then we're off to wave 6.
My daggers
With
feed
Lugaru,
on your
gonna
fear.
ultimate with the second mob that comes out.
For the blood moon.
He's gonna still have his meter strike on.
My
Double
daggers
hit.
feed on your
Die right
fear.
there.
A tempting bid. Feel the flames. Fear the beast's fury.
Dude, Valeriya's out here. Gonna help us to actually burst the last guy that comes up.
A tempting
Oh.
bid.
She didn't get much hits off, so she didn't build the stack, which is called Power the Sword here. I think she only did like 1 or 2 hits. There's the last wave. Valeriya is pretty much useless here already.
A tempting.
Just gonna rely on Althea and Lugaru. Really. Out here,
Feel the flames.
and they're gonna do the last burst.
Tempting
There we go.
bid.
A predator will always
Once you see the damage shots, you'll understand why we didn't use Valeriya here. You can see right here, she's at the bottom, even though Althea's AoE focus still does much better, but she's a goated unit. She has like 8k base attack. You can see Lugaru at the top there. We can do a second run again, but this time we place down Valeriya first. But you're gonna see that clearance wise, it's not gonna be nearly as fast.
You get
Plus-
what you pay for.
Gonna have
A
Um,
tempting bid.
My daggers feed on your
Oh.
fear.
yeah.
Think you fear the beast.
80k per hit, whereas Lugaru was doing like 170k per hit.
For the
And
try.
it's not instant swipe here as well.
Tempting bid.
My
Lugaru
daggers
down
feed
next.
on your fear.
Here,
The blaze begin. For the try. Another paycheck. Didn't.
There's nowhere to run now.
And wave 5, same thing. Adea's gonna take care of that.
My daggers.
Feel the flames. For the tribe.
You see timings are a bit more wonky here. Lugaru and Valeriya are gonna get out around the same time.
For fear the beast's fury.
For the blood moon. My daggers feed on your fear.
Feel the flames. For the tribe. You get what you pay for.
My daggers feed on your fear.
A tempting bid.
So the last clearance didn't go as well because we don't have Valeriya's
For the
out.
tribe.
We could have left it, but there's sort of damage like it would have gotten. It was not used just because we wanted to save it.
Feel
So that usually compromises in your earlier runs, which means that round 6 you might have a much lower clearance because of that. Gonna end up having all 3 ultimates here, but I think wave 5 and 6. Wave 7 especially, we are a bit too slow, and that difference in speed actually matters a bit when you're going up against like Valderon lineups.
A predator will always find his prey.
Damage charts, obviously Valeriya is going to be up top here, but timing wise is a lot worse, especially when it comes down to teams that use Salazar, that burst that last mob that comes in. We actually need Valeriya on wave 7 to actually delete the last mob instantly, and also on the first and second waves we are not getting the instant clears because Valeriya takes quite a few hits to get there. So Lugaru, obviously a much better option here. In fact, if we had Valderon, we will swap Valeriya out. And if we had Saga, we will swap her out as well because those are just units way better than her. Especially with Lugaru, there's some defense ignore with his kit. Valeriya only gets that if she gets A3, whereas for Lugaru, it's just inbuilt in him that, Beta Strike during his ultimate, does 30% defense ignore if they're inflicted with bleed, which he does himself, Adea as well. Both of them inflict bleed. And I'm just gonna swap this out. Where is our Valkyra? Okay, that's the gear swap. This is the arena. And Saga on the other hand also has, I think, defense ignore with his, I forgot which passive it was, but if we take a look here, yeah, target is already inflicted with bleed. Blood Spear ignores 50% of the defense. So yeah, this is mainly one of the reasons why Saga and Lugaru are just way better because they really have something inbuilt in there. But to be fair, these 2 units are ancient exclusives. Valeriya you can get, from normal summons as well. So it makes sense that, they should be a lot stronger. But another one of the reasons, besides why Valeriya is no longer being used is actually the fix that happened quite some time ago with Carnelian. So Carnelian has this unique talent where, after 7 heal waves that don't do any heals, she grants them this Soul Essence orb, which is this red color orb that you see here on screen, on top of the unit. And when they receive fatal damage, the bearer consumes the Soul Essence and becomes unyielding for 5 seconds. So she basically gives unyielding to anyone that she can heal, which means if it's a unit like Aatrox or Cerberus, she can't heal them. She can't give them the Soul Essence orb. And then with Valeriya as well, during her ultimate, because she cannot be healed, she can't grant the Soul Essence orb. But the big change lies with, there was a fix where, lots of people were using Valkyra along with Valeriya in single target arena. So when she dies from her ultimate, Valkyra plays at the back actually revives her. But along with that fix, they actually also remove an important aspect of Carnelian's unyielding, which made it such that, even if Valeriya has an unyielding orb on her, she's still gonna die, you know, uh, during the essence of soul essence effect. So we'll just showcase that here.
Ugh, didn't
Remove
see that coming.
Cyrene. Just need to look for Carnelian here.
Oh, you're so
We're just gonna see that happen in real time. We'll put Valeriya down.
My daggers feed on your fear.
You fear the beast's fury. For the tribe.
My daggers feed on your fear.
This down. And then we put Carnelian Fix.
They don't stand a chance.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the orb appears.
My daggers feed on
And Carnelian is just great for this because it doesn't heal Valeriya unless she is below 30% HP. So she basically just keeps her in line throughout the entire fight. See the heal there because it went above
my daggers feed on your fear.
20%. And we're gonna pop that out here.
They fear the
You're gonna
beast's
see that
fury. For the
despite
tribe.
having the orb on her, see if Valeriya actually dies here. She doesn't die, then the demonstration doesn't work. Yeah, she doesn't.
For the tribe.
My daggers feed on your fear.
Find strength. For the tribe.
My daggers feed on your fear.
You
See the
arrogant
orb
fear
going
the
on?
beast's fury.
Pop the ultimate.
For the
So she
tribe.
received fatal damage here. She is gonna die. But she has a soul essence up on her. Even that, yep, she's still gonna die there. So if you do this with any other unit, let's just do it for comparison's sake. Adea, right here.
Blaze begins. They don't stand.
Adea reduces her HP significantly, especially with her ultimate. Just waiting for the fifth wave to come out here because that's when the mobs start hitting a lot harder.
Feel the flames.
There we go. And this is where the mobs start hitting hard. I think Adea might be able to tank through them quite well. See the unusual
Feel
orb.
the
Okay.
flames.
And she just doesn't die from it, even though her ultimate is on. Obviously, Valeriya's ult works a bit differently, but yeah, it just makes no sense that only unit in the chaotic faction that can grant unyielding just suddenly made useless ever since that nerf came through. And I think Adea might die here. Nope, she's just gonna
Feel
do
the
this whole thing.
flames.
Go with it. potentially doing Valeriya's job a lot better than she does, because you still have to place Valeriya here. And that's like a lot slower than, you know, the areas that you put in.
Feel the
She dies there, but that's alright because the unyielding orb is working as an
Return with a sharper
So
axe.
that was a big nerf to Valeriya, and honestly not really addressed because people just thought that it was a bug fix pertaining to Volcra. But unfortunately, you know, ever since that change, just haven't had any, you know, people really complain about it. And even though Carnelian was banned for quite a long time, fortunately she's been brought back to meta with Samura after the introduction of, you know, the boss with his buzz saws and everything. Carnelian just works really great there, but it's a shame that, you know, Carnelian isn't really used in single target arena anymore. We can see that Ardea benefits from it quite well, but not as much as what Valeriya used to, because even with her ultimate burst, you know, she could still survive after that. So that's gonna be it for the video. A pretty long one, showcasing why, you know, Valeriya just isn't as great as she used to be. And back when there was no, you know, cost regen meta, people weren't running sirens. You know, it just didn't make sense to, you know, not run her, because she's the fastest unit that you can deploy in single target arena. No one can beat that speed, especially with the old arena that when, you know, when mobs die, you actually get instant damage done to the enemy. Valeriya just makes a lot of sense there, but now that everyone has her as well, she just sort of becomes not a very important hero here, unless you just have absolutely zero chaos units and you're playing at like overlord rank and below. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, leave it down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like or subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.